This is Vince Shiplet with another Sandpiper quick tip. This video's tip will show how to properly install a star ring retainer and the accompanying O-ring and bushing. Bushings for the pilot valve actuator plunger pins are held in the inner chambers with retaining rings. An O-ring is behind each bushing. If the plunger has any sideways motion, check these O-rings and bushings for deterioration or wear. The plunger may be removed for inspection or replacement. To replace these parts, first remove the air distribution valve body and the pilot valve body from the pump. The plungers are located by looking into the intermediate. Remove and replace the retaining ring, the bushing, and the O-ring. Align the retaining ring in the center of the bushing bore and press into the bore until it is flush with the bushing. Ensure that each wing of the retainer is seated below the small lip on the inside of the bushing bore. Once the wings of the star ring retainer have been seated and the parts are flush with the intermediate, the actuator plunger pin with a little grease can be inserted through the intermediate like before. Alternatively, using a pocket screwdriver that fits through the actuator plunger bore with a handle that fits into the bushing bore, place the retainer, bushing, then the O-ring on the shaft of the screwdriver. With these parts in the proper order, insert the screwdriver shaft through the actuator plunger bore. Center the retainer into the bushing bore and using slight pressure, push the assembly into the bore. Check to ensure that all of the wings of the retainer are seated below the small lip of the bushing